Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, I'm doing a test of the Lucas transmission fix stop slip. About a couple of hundred miles ago, I'd say 300 miles ago, my car started showing signs of transmission problems. It was shifting in and out of gear. It was trying to stall the car. I added about 10 ounces of transmission fluid, but it just evened out. Transmission makes a lot of noise going in the first. It kind of roars. I went under the car, seen a little bit of evidence that the transmission may be leaking. However, the fluid wasn't low. So I'm wondering if the pump may be built in too much pressure. At any rate, the transmission is still shifting in all the gears. It's just making a little bit of noise. And when I have the vehicle in neutral, the neutral tries to roll forward as if it's not in neutral. I currently have 333,893 miles on it. This is not the original transmission to the vehicle. This transmission was put in at about 192. I have done a few drain and fills on the fluid over the last 4.5 years that it's been in the vehicle. I do drive the vehicle with a lot of stuff loaded in the back, and I have towed with the vehicle a few times. So this transmission may have been overheating a little bit. As you can see, I have a transmission in there now, a steering rack, and several other things. The back seats have not been folded up very much in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, I've been making most of the abuse on this transmission with overloading the car. In the last year and I say 9 months, I've driven about 50,000 miles with the car overloaded. A lot of tools and equipment and parts and stuff like that. About 10,000 miles ago, I started hearing a little bit of whining when I shift the car into drive or reverse. It would whine even when I wasn't moving. And then about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, it just all of a sudden started the erratic shifting problem, and then it smoothed out to what it's doing now. So here I am adding this Lucas transmission fix stuff. I drained about 1 gallon of the fluid out of the car. There's the fluid. As you can see, it is not red, really not red-ish. Let me put a little bit. That's the color. And unfortunately, most of the times that I did my drain and fills with this transmission, the fluid never came out red. Only one time. All the other times it was coming out more brown, and it always had a sheen to it, as if something inside the transmission has been going out. The red dots is what nice clean transmission fluid looks like. The brown dots is what my transmission fluid looks like. So you definitely don't want your fluid brown and contaminated or burnt. So I took a sample of it. I'm going to send that sample to Blackstone Labs so they can do a lab report on it. And I'm going to consider this report a report at failure. So I'm calling the transmission a failure because I wouldn't comfortably jump in this car and try to drive across country because it's giving these bad symptoms, making noise when it starts out. But like I said, it is shifting, so it's not a total failure. While it's draining, I'm reading on the bottle. It says, Lucas transmission fix will be ineffective if the transmission has broken internal parts or the band or clutch packs are completely burned out. Since my transmission is shifting, I don't think that's my case. So I'm looking at results, immediate results as listed there. It's about 40 degrees out here. this stuff is not really draining without my assistant squeezing the bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the rest of this in, top it off. Then I'm going to start driving again, and I will report back as to when the transmission totally fails or when I replace the transmission. Either or, I'll add that to the video and remix the video. First take, it did not want to back up. So I'm going to give it 50 miles before I expect any results from it. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm officially at about 334 on the miles, and the transmission is still shifting relatively well. It is giving me less resistance in reverse. I can almost not feel it at all. So on the scale of 1 to 5 before, it was about a 2, maybe a 3. Now it's a 1. I really can't hardly feel the resistance going into reverse. And the other gears are shifting relatively fine. I'm still getting noise, especially in first gear. Right before it shifts, it kind of roaring. But other than that, I'm moving right along. I think the Lucas stuff helped a little bit, maybe. Didn't totally erase my concerns. I'll update the video in a couple thousand miles. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.